We're official. Like a referee with a whistle.
Can everybody hear themselves?
I can hear myself.
Chickadee check, check.
Okay.
Welcome to the Big Hammock Podcast. We are coming to you via YouTube. Listeners, click the subscribe button. Our goal is to get to 500 subscriber. We're just under 150. If you're watching via YouTube, look down at the bottom left corner. Hit that subscribe button. We're also on Spotify, iHeart, Apple Music, Amazon Music, Audible. Like, share, subscribe, comment, tell your friends about the podcast, and don't forget to drop your questions in the comment section for our Ask Us Anything episode. And, of course, we have all of our updates coming in on Facebook and now TikTok, all platforms at The Big Hammock. We have with us today Travis and Malcolm. They are not guests of the show.
Thank you.
They are members of the show. And I wanted them to come on because we're getting ready to go out on our trip to Morgan County, Ohio, June 19th.
Shout out.
7 o'clock, Twin City Opera House. I want to talk about the upcoming road trip, but first I want to talk to you, Travis.
Uh-oh.
Travis, you have been busy. Lots of announcements you've been recently making since your last appearance on the show. I already mentioned TikTok. I mentioned Audible. We're on podcast.com, Podbay FM. You have made these announcements since your last time on the show, so a lot of stuff happening. You've made the goal, 500 subscribers on YouTube. In the last 48 hours, you announced that we had 82,000 views on YouTube.
Yeah.
A lot. I've got even more that you've said. You've got... You've announced that we're number 53 in the film category on Apple Music, and I Googled it. There are 100,000 podcasts in that category.
Yeah.
So we're definitely getting around. We've got listeners on Spotify from Texas, Ohio, Oregon, Kentucky, even even UK, Ireland, and Ukraine. And we're just getting started there. We're on episode 13 on YouTube. This is episode 13. They're on episode 5.
Yeah, so they're still catching up, getting to learn the buzz and
Very,
everything.
very exciting stuff happening. You shared on Facebook all the DVDs and Blu Rays you've been burning through, getting ready for the trip in Ohio. In other words, Travis, you've been very, very busy with the show, promoting the show, getting all the platforms out there. Is there anything else you want to tell us, or do you want to elaborate more on those announcements that you've made throughout the week?
No, it's just a lot of work in the background, trying to keep up with everything. Malcolm tagged me in with the YouTube channel to try to boost that stuff, try to get a channel that wasn't moving for quite many years to just explode and experience what we're all going through now. It took a lot of time, a lot of research, to be honest, a lot of math. And it sounds crazy, but to get the analytics to actually read, since everything is AI based, it was problem solving, checking times, trying to figure out what's the best time to reach people. I sent Malcolm a heat map today, and it's exploded. And when I had to look at everybody who's actually viewing, Ukraine surprised me. There's a war going on. People are getting buildings blown up, people dying daily, and all of a sudden they're tuning into what we're doing here in Ocala, Florida.
It's crazy.
Countries away.
Yeah.
So things like that really warms my heart. To know that we're literally changing people's lives, and I'm not trying to brag.
I guess Bigfoot's in Ukraine too.
Yeah,
He's everywhere.
UK,
He's everywhere.
everywhere.
He's literally everywhere.
but yeah, running that, getting the TikTok channel going. Oh my goodness! Are you gonna cricket me?
I was going to cricket him.
Oh.
You got to step up your board game there, bud.
I was actually trying to make sure all these things are running.
Okay. But yeah, no, it's just a lot of work in the background, guys. And TikTok's starting to catch up. We're boosting a bunch of videos and putting them out there to everybody. We're shaking hands and kissing babies while we're doing it, and people are responding.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. People.
you know, it's a congratulations to all of us. And I mean, it's more than just me working. It's you guys continuously doing the show, bringing on new guests, and just keep talking about it and promoting it. It's helping.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. You know, I've been seeing you. You know, it's crazy. The friends you find. Just I'm just an old Facebook guy. But you know, I'm friends with you on Facebook, and I see you create relationships with my family member who you would never know if it wasn't for this movie, right? Like, you know, we've been friends before this movie, you know what I mean? So, but because of this movie, you've created relationships with people. You're going to create relationships with people when you go up to Morgan County in the Twin City Opera House and meet those people and talk to those people. And I guess that's going to lead me into my segue here because, you know, I first and foremost wanted to thank you for the soundboard.
Oh yeah, my pleasure.
You know, Malcolm's been having fun with it. I've been enjoying it. You know, watching the podcast back, and you know, he puts in the sounds at the right place at the right time. We're having fun with it. Thank you very much.
Oh no.
And there's one thing that you announced that it could do that we haven't tried yet.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And that's phone calls.
Yeah.
So I thought in the spirit of the upcoming trip to the Twin City Opera House in Morgan County, Ohio, and your last podcast appearance expressing your concerns about the Twin City Opera House.
Oh, yeah.
I have a cousin up there. Her name's Melanie. And Melanie worked in the Opera House for 2 years.
Uh-oh. I bet she got some stories to tell.
We're going to call her and see if she's got something for us.
Good.
So let me
Phone call time.
Let me. No, that's not what it is. And
wow.
You know what we need? You said you can program stuff.
I think so.
Jeopardy music. Jeopardy. You got it. This is okay. So this is our first time.
Right.
I'm assuming it's ringing this is all right here, ready to
Catching
go.
it. Y'all are gonna be with us on the first test.
Melanie, can you hear us?
Can you hear me?
Uh-oh.
We might have to try this again.
We might have to try this again. Let's because it might be our Bluetooth on here. You're on the air.
Am I? I can hear you.
Oh, you're perfect. Can you tell me how awesome I am, and then we'll just go from
You're
there.
you're absolutely amazing, and I'm proud of the man that you are, Zachary Zillis. I love you.
Oh, thanks, Melanie.
Bummer.
That was not nice. Who's got the sound effects? Who's doing that?
Malcolm's got the sound effects. So, Melanie, thank you for coming on the podcast show. And answering the phone and taking our call. I surprised Travis and told him that I was going to get you on because you worked at the Opera House for 2 years.
I did for 2 years. Me and my best friend.
Yeah, and I remember, going up there, those couple of summers. I know for sure there was one summer, and I was talking about it with you. Megan was your friend, and she had that red 2-door car, and we every weekend we went to the Opera House and hung out. And I don't even remember the movies that were playing during those weekends. I just remember hanging out there.
Oh my gosh, we had Shrek, we had Titanic.
Now, were you working there for Titanic? Were you working there for Titanic?
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. So
yeah, because our cousin Chris was one of the people that paid to come in and see it. And when the reel had quit working, there was like a problem with the reel. They had to shut the movie down. We had to give everybody their money back.
Oh no!
Chris was one of them. Yeah, it was just one of the happen every once in a great while with the reels.
Gotcha. So, sorry, Malcolm's over here messing with the stuff, screwing everything up. But you're doing good, Melanie. Just so you know.
Okay. Good, thank you.
No, that's Travis. Travis, you're hitting the wrong buttons.
Travis.
My bad. I gotta play too.
So, Melanie, before we get into your stories at the Opera House, is everybody excited about this movie coming to town?
I can't wait.
What are you looking forward to? What are you looking forward to the most? Now, don't try to put me over on this radio or on this podcast show.
Not to be, but I'm looking forward most to like making memories with our whole family. It's going to be so much fun. I can't wait to.
I didn't even know you were going to
like
go.
Watching it together is going to be so fun.
I didn't even know you were going to go down that path, but it is always fun going up there because we're the family that we put a reservation in, and it's all of us cousins, aunts, and uncles, and every time the waitress is like, "This is just family," and we're like, "Yeah, this is just family," and they're like, "I can't believe this. We couldn't get our family in the same room together ever," and it's like, "Yeah, this is just what we do."
Yeah, we look forward to it.
Yeah. So, Travis, do you have any questions for Melanie about the Opera House?
Oh, I sure do. I got a bunch.
Okay,
let's start with Charlie.
Charlie.
I'm so intrigued and blown away. Please don't let me down. I've been doing tons of research. I've been watching everything on the biography channel to the travel channel. I'm bringing bottles of water, and we're going to have it blessed by a medicine man on the way down. That's how excited I am. So please don't let me down with any Charlie stories.
I never met Charlie.
Yes!
I never met Charlie. I will say I always knew him as the usher, and we always did feel like you were being watched. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Always felt like you had eyes on your back, but we called him the usher. I never knew him as Charlie. That must be an internet thing.
Okay.
The usher.
Yeah. And then what was the little girl's name? Because I did see a couple of ghost episodes where they would be taking like the little play sets and tea sets down and into the basement and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Do not entertain him. Do not entertain him, please.
Bros, we got fans. We got,
fans that are interested in Charlie?
There is a pentagram in one of the windows in the before you get to the projection room.
I don't do pentagrams.
Melanie,
it's creepy looking.
Tell him the story you were telling me about the night you stayed the night there.
Uh-oh.
So, project, everybody had to do a project as a group on something historical in Morgan County. So, me and two of my best friends and like a boyfriend, we all spent the night. And so we took a video camera around with us. We did a tour, and then our boss ordered us pizza, and we sat in the concession area and ate our pizza, and then everybody left, and we spent the night. We rolled out our sleeping bags, and we just ran loose all night.
Do you have any Zach stories?
No. Hold on. We're not getting there yet. Melanie, tell him about the story about when you guys went up to the ballroom floor.
So that night when we were like doing our own little tour after everybody left, we all had our flashlights, and we went up to the projection room and was checking everything out. And then we wanted to see into the ballroom, but we knew that you weren't allowed in, like they had it locked or blocked off to the public.
So hold on, Melanie.
Hold
on, Melanie. So Travis, remember Malcolm was talking about, or we were talking about on episode 9, we were talking about how there's another floor that's got the ballroom.
Yeah.
So that floor, you don't have access to that anymore. It's still there, but the floors are so old that they're not safe. You can't be on that floor and walk on it.
Oh, wow.
So it's locked off.
Yeah, you can't go into the ballroom.
Yes.
Oh, man.
It's locked off like with a big padlock.
Yep.
Okay.
So Melanie, tell them what you were trying to do that night.
We were just trying to go into the ballroom ourselves and check it out, because we knew that you weren't allowed up there, but I heard it was really beautiful at one point in time. And so we were walking up the steps to get into the ballroom. Well, Clark had put his hand on the doorknob like he was going to try to open up the door, even though we knew that padlock was there. I don't even know why he did it, but he went to put his hand on the doorknob, and it's I mean, just as fast as a flash, that door cracked open and slammed shut as hard as it could. And it's like that padlock even slammed. And by the time we got back down to the bottom of the steps, he was the first one off the steps, even though he was the farthest one away.
I told you. I told you.
He left us girls high and dry.
It's just the wind. No wind. And I guarantee you it wasn't Casper the Friendly Ghost.
Who was it?
Yeah. It kept us crept out like the whole night, but
So you
it was fun.
So you didn't sleep at all the night you stayed the night at the
No,
house?
we just ran around. My friend Courtney went to the bathroom at one point, and me and Megan snuck upstairs to the balcony.
Mm-hmm.
And after we heard that she was in the bathroom, we started going woo and making all of our ghost noises. And it didn't have her scared for very long because we got to cackling and laughing, but we had her scared for a minute.
Those are some fun memories there at the Opera House.
Mm-hmm.
And just wait till you meet me. One of them peeps or see something door slamming or something, bro, I'm booking it. I will run
It's
back
not
to
going to
Florida.
happen, Travis. It's not
You
going
would
to
have
happen
been like
at all.
Clark, and you'll just leave everybody high and dry.
Oh, I got 2 feet and I know how to use them.
Ain't no ghost, bro.
Ain't no ghost.
You never know, man.
No, I'm sorry.
Oh,
Go
no.
ahead. Go ahead. Tell us about how you've been all through there and there you ain't never seen no ghosts.
Yeah, like we spent the whole night just exploring and checking everything out. We never saw Charlie or any ghost or anything. I think it's just creepy old legends.
Creepy old legends.
All right, well, I'm going to call my lawyer.
But there is.
We are
Cancel
suing the
away.
Travel Channel. And I'm going to sue the Biography Channel, too. Matter of fact, I think they've
You've been
already went out
watching-
of business.
You've been watching everything.
Bro,
haven't you,
everything. It's all over. All you got to do is Google Twin City Opera House, and it's like ghost galore.
And the Sci-Fi Channel. It's probably where you're seeing it all at.
No. Everything was on YouTube.
Nah, 'cause sci-fi is not real.
Right.
Well, but Bigfoot is.
Like,
Come on now.
I would believe in Bigfoot a lot more than
Ghosts.
believing in ghosts. Except for the Holy Ghost. There's only one ghost, brother.
So,
That's right.
Malcolm, do you have any questions for Melanie?
Yeah, I just want to hear some embarrassing stories about Zach.
No, not those questions. Not those questions.
Where's the?
We got an audience here and they want to hear it.
They said, bring it out.
that same best friend that went with us, or that went with me to the Opera House, me and Megan and Zach went to her grandma's house to visit one day, and he was just being ornery and goofy because he's always been the comedian of the family, you know. Him and my brother both, like, they fed off of each other big time. You're not around them and not laughing. But he just got to cutting up in front of her grandma, and her grandma threatened to beat him over the head with a Bible. And so me and him,
Amen.
I'm going to hit you with the red words.
speaking of the Holy Spirit.
What's funny is she mentioned this to me the other day. I absolutely do not remember this at all. She was telling me
That
about
makes it even funnier, though, because we laughed so hard.
Because the truth of the matter is, I 100% believe it happened. Like, there's no
I know
doubt.
it happened.
I love being a part of this,
What made
guys.
it worse was me and him, like, we were just cackling and laughing right along, not knowing that she was being dead serious. Like, she was going to beat him over the head with that Bible.
Amen. Amen. Oh, man.
Give me the power.
It was probably one of the family Bibles, too. One of the real big
One
ones.
of the big ones.
Oh,
1611 style.
I got a 50-pound one of them at the house.
Had the Apocrypha included, probably.
How old were you then, Zach?
I
She
had
hit you with the Holy Spirit even when you were a teenager.
I don't even know if I was a teenager
You've been
then.
with the Holy Spirit ever since.
Yeah.
I don't think. I don't think so.
He got beat into salvation.
Saved and sanctified.
Oh, man.
Beat into salvation.
Oh.
All right,
Good
Mel.
times.
Well, thank you for taking my call.
Oh,
And,
you're welcome, Zach. You do. I love you.
I love you too, and I look.
I
Forward
can't wait to
seeing
see the movie. It looks like it's going to be really, really funny.
I look forward to seeing you.
How many people do
I
you
look
think we're
forward
going
to
to
it,
get
too.
there? How many people?
I
in
don't
the
know.
town
I'm
so
going
far?
to try to get as many people as I can.
All right. Well, whatever we can do to help, just let us know. Whether it's Facebook shares, things that we got to do. We'll go live on Facebook, whatever it takes to get some people to all come out and have some fun with us.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I think it's going to be fun. You guys are going to love the Opera House. It really is beautiful.
He's over. Yeah.
Our first phone call.
Yeah, it's our first phone call.
Travis, since you did such a good job, you should do another round of applause.
Oh.
There you go.
Malcolm beat me to it.
Thank you.
All right, Melanie. Well, we'll see you in a couple days. Thank you for taking our call.
All right. I'll see you guys soon. Love
All right,
you.
Love you
See
too.
ya.
Bye.
Bye. Ooh.
Do y'all want to talk to my?
This camera looks a little crooked, don't it?
I can stop.
I can fix that in post.
Do you?
Every editor's favorite word.
Do you want to talk to my aunt? She's got a story.
Ooh, bring them on. If they're going to answer the phone, bring them on.
Let's see.
We'll call the Yellow Pages tonight.
Should have had 2 root beers.
Huh?
Should have got 2 root beers. I'd down that one.
You want to cook?
No, I don't want that zero sugar stuff. Give me a real Coke. What do you think? Oh, ask me.
Hello.
Aunt Lori.
Hi, Zach. How are ya?
We are just excited to have you on the podcast show.
Well, thank you. I'm excited to be here.
Are you excited for the June 19th premiere of The Big Hammock at the Opera House?
I'm very excited. I've always had a fascination with Bigfoot.
Really?
Bill and I-
Okay.
Yes.
All right. I
Nice.
did. Aunt Lori, I did not know that about you.
Yes, Bill and I go camping here in Ohio at, what's the name of the park? Salt Fork.
Uh-huh.
And it's here in Ohio, and we love to go camping there. And rumor has it that the Bigfoot had been through Salt Fork numerous times.
Nice.
So when you go to the entrance of Salt Fork, there is a huge wooden silhouette of Bigfoot.
Nice.
And yeah. So
How
I've
far away
I've
is that
always
from
had
home?
a fascination with it. Probably a little over an hour, I would guess.
Okay.
It's up from remember Seneca Lake
Yep.
and the damn bait store.
Yes, the
Yeah.
damn big. Hey,
Remember that?
hold on, Lori. I'm going to tell that story to
your
these guys
damn
right here. All right. So there's this place called Seneca Lake that we used to go to as kids with all of us cousins, right? And my cousin is he's a year younger than me, and he's got to be what, 8 years old, Lori?
Probably.
Around there, right? So they're we're driving to Seneca Lake, and actually, I think he was just with you. He wasn't with us, but it was the first time ever. And he goes, "Mom, let's go to the damn bait store." She'd never seen. She didn't see the sign. She turns around. She wants to backhand him in the back seat. He's like, she's ready to. She's ready to backhand him. No, Mom, look at the sign. Look at the sign. She lost it. She just busted out laughing.
Well, it was Seneca Lake. Seneca Lake has a big dam there, and so they named this bait store after the dam, D-A-M. Well, these guys took it as an advantage to use it as a cuss word, D-A-M-N.
Smart.
So then Zach and all of them constantly, Aunt Lori, when are we going to get to the damn bait store? Are we at the damn bait store yet, Aunt Lori? Yeah, they it was funny at first, but they completely wore it out.
Took advantage of that one.
Smart.
Yes, you did. But anyway, the state park that I was talking about, Salt Fork, it's above Seneca,
Mhm.
but it takes a little over an hour to get there from here. But yeah,
Nice.
yeah,
Very cool.
yeah.
It's funny. I've got before we even started shooting this movie, I have a Papo camper that I bought, and it's got Bigfoot all on the side of it too. Like,
Oh, really?
Bigfoot.
Oh,
everything.
really?
Yeah. I guess camping people just really like Bigfoot.
Yeah, we could have used that for a prop in the movies.
Probably. Yes.
Well,
Yeah, probably so. There was a camper there, and the last time we were at Salt Fork, actually, and they had their canopy up, and then on the side of the canopy, you know how you put stuff up to block the sun out during the day. Well, they have a white sheet that hangs on the side of it at night, and then they had the little wooden silhouette of Bigfoot at the bottom of it with a light on it to make him look really big, and so you could see it after dark at their camper.
Aunt Lori, I'm going to ask Travis and Malcolm this question. Don't y'all feel like we're going home?
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh yeah, I'm telling you, we're gonna have so much fun there. I can't wait to see you, Aunt Lori.
I can't wait to see you guys, and I wish you guys could stay longer.
I know, but these guys got jobs they got to get back to. They were,
yeah, well, I understand that.
I got a job I got to get back to too. Actually, I've got a race that weekend. I didn't realize it. Dang. On the Saturday, so we get back Friday. Yeah. Saturday night, there's a race.
Yeah, my baby shower is Saturday.
Yeah, yeah, and I'll have to close my store on Saturday. So.
You guys are all going to be exhausted.
We are.
Yeah, but it's going to be worth it, though. That's the best kind of exhaustion.
Oh,
yeah, I can't wait to meet you guys.
Aunt Lori, do you mind if I tell these guys while you're on the phone about the Lorena Allard drama?
Oh, hey, you go for it.
All right. So, and what I want you to do, Aunt Lori, is I want you to correct me if I have any mistakes along the way.
Gotcha.
All right, so
you go for it,
because I think some of this was made up, and the cat's gonna come out of the bag.
Well, it found out like half the stories I know is all made up. So let's tell one more fib.
All right, so now to paint this picture, my Aunt Lori and Uncle Bill and my cousins, they lived in this house. Now they had moved into this house after we moved to Florida, so. And I think that we might have went there one summer, but there was another summer, and I'm probably 12 years old this summer, right? And they are telling me about this graveyard that they found in their backyard.
In their backyard?
In their backyard, okay?
Yep. Yes.
Now, this piece of property is kind of like, Malcolm, it's kind of like your granddad's, but it's all wooded, right? When what I mean by that is there's multiple houses on the property. So they got this landlord that owns all these houses on this property. And what he was doing was he was taking a bulldozer through the edge of his property, through the woods to put up a fence for his goats. So his goats would clear the woods in the area. And what he did is this sucker ran over a graveyard on his property that he didn't know was there.
Oops.
Okay, so and the only reason why Lori, am I making it up? Am I making it up, Lori?
You're doing good.
I'm doing all right. So listen.
We ran over Billy.
All right. All right, so listen. The guy, the only reason why he knows it's a graveyard is because there's one headstone that's like a modern headstone. Now it's still like turn of the century headstone, right? Like like 1800s. But then he starts looking around, and there's all these sandstones all over the place. Like, what do you think, Aunt Lori? Like at least 20 sandstones he had bulldozed over?
I don't know if there was that many, but I know hers was the only one that had a name on it.
Yeah, because the sandstones were all washed away from the rain. But I remember there was a pile of them. There was just they were just bulldozed over a pile of them off to the side. So
where's Granny? I brought the flowers.
And the thing is, he gets off his bulldozer and he stands this tombstone up. I'm sure it's not even where she was buried, but he stands this tombstone up, and my Aunt Lori, he continues on his way. So now my Aunt Lori's got a story to tell to her nephews from Florida. And I don't know if all this is made up, but she starts, they're telling us about this cemetery. And we're like, bull crabs. Oh, no, it's real. Her name's Lorena Allard. And, we've gone to the Morgan County Library, and every time we go, we can't get a hold of nobody, and it never works out. It's strange things. And over the week, there was a weekend or two ago, we came out to the gravesite, and it was all weed-eated, and somebody put some flowers there. We have no idea who it was. And then we had this other lady come and take pictures, and she was on Unsolved Mysteries, and she claimed she was related to her. And me and my brother are starting to buy into this a little bit. This is all the stuff they're telling us before we actually go there. And we go there, sure enough, no bullcrap. There's this gravestone standing straight up, Lorena Allard, 1800s, like the weirdest thing ever. And we're 12 years old. You don't see this every day, so we thought it was cool, right? and we're all about Lorraine Allard and all this kind of stuff. And this lady, this Unsolved Mysteries lady, which, by the way, Aunt Lori, was the Weed Eater story true? Did somebody really come over the weekend and clean that place up, or was that, made up?
I think that was pretty much made up.
So y'all was pulling our legs, Dad.
Yeah, we was pulling your leg.
Oh boy. So, but this, I tell you, this much was true. This crazy Unsolved Mystery lady shows up to my Aunt Lori's house, knocking on her door, talking about she's got pictures of these ghosts down at this gravesite. And I ain't lying. She comes and she's showing us these pictures. See, there's this little boy sitting there. Was like, I think there was like an old tub or an old dryer that was, flipped over in the woods. There's this little boy sitting on this dryer, and she's pointing it out. And my Aunt Lori, no sooner than this lady walks away, my Aunt Lori goes, I can look at the clouds in the sky and make shapes out of them too.
Straight calling her out.
You guys talked about that for the remainder of the summer and every summer after that.
Oh, it was a fun time.
Until this day, she's always brought up. But I did hear years later that what happened possibly is when we had the big, was it 1919 flood? Was that the year? Mm-hmm. Anyhow, when we had this big, massive flood, that a cemetery had flooded, apparently, and had washed those stones up onto that property. So that might be one of the reasons we never found out any information as to
this
what
crazy
cemetery she belonged to, because we tried everything to figure out where she came from. Some of the other stones.
This crazy lady from Unsolved Mystery comes with, who knew these existed? But these actually exist.
Yeah.
She's got a cemetery map. She's like, see, this cemetery's right up the road here. This cemetery's right down the road here. This one's right here, but it's not on the map.
It got washed away.
Hey, welcome to Morgan County, boys. We're going.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
Exciting. I need more time in Morgan County.
I can't wait.
Between Lorena Allard and Mel in the Opera House, you're liable to scare them off, and they won't want to come to Ohio.
No, everybody wants to come to Ohio now.
Oh yeah.
We've even got another cast member that expressed some interest in making the trip as well.
Oh, wonderful!
Yeah. So, Aunt Lori, do you have any questions for us about the movie?
I don't. I'm just so excited to see it. I can't wait. I do want to ask: are you guys going to maybe do a sequel or another movie? Have another movie up your sleeve, or?
I'm glad you asked that question, because we've definitely been asked it before, and I can tell you for sure it's definitely possible. But our fear is that we don't want to try to stretch this out and make it. We don't want to ruin it. Because how many times do you see a sequel of a movie that they do a sequel and they ruined it?
That's a good point.
If we do a sequel, which it's possible, I'll just go ahead and I'll let you know. The movie ends with a teaser of a sequel. But with that being said, we will only do a sequel if it absolutely is 100% going to do better than the first.
Yeah,
it's got to make sense.
We can't just throw anything at the wall and throw mud against the wall and see if it sticks. We got to make sure that we've got everything in line, ready to go, and that it's going to be just as good as the first one.
Okay. I'm really excited. I'm excited to meet everybody. I'm excited to see the movie, and I can't wait.
I can't wait to see you. Thanks for taking the call.
I know, me
Lori.
too.
All right.
You're welcome. I love you, bud.
Love you too.
Okay. Bye everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Boy, they're all getting a kick out of this.
Boy, I love Morgan County boys.
This is going to be the most streamed episode.
Look,
I guarantee you.
I got one more phone call for you.
All right, let's go.
And this one's more going to be Malcolm's line. Of course, it'll be yours, but Malcolm's going to be excited to talk to my sister because she has been doing all of our marketing up there.
Oh, nice.
So I know you're going to be excited too. But Malcolm's going to give her a hard time about everything she's doing.
Hello?
Hey!
I heard that.
D-Mommy in the house!
Oh, I got the soundboard right off the rip.
Yes. So
What's up,
I didn't even tell them, D, how much of a fan of the show you are.
I'm huge. I cannot wait. I'm so excited. And here's the kicker. I haven't even seen it yet. And I know I already love it.
She hasn't seen the movie yet.
Right, the movie. Nice.
So excited.
So D, we're primarily calling you, number one, to say thank you for all that you've been doing out there. You've went and you've hustled up the marquee sign. You've started putting up signs. I just want to make sure that you're going to keep doing that.
Do not
Zach,
let him boss you around from this far away.
You guys have no idea. He has been on me. We don't talk about anything but the movie, and we haven't for I can't tell you how long, okay?
Listen.
He just asked me the other day, he said, "Did you go get gas today? Did you tell the guy at the gas station about the movie?" I mean, I am stressed. And I have a real job that pays my bills.
Listen, I tell you what, I'm going to take his residual checks he's supposed to get, and I'm going to send them to you. That's what I'm going to do.
That is awesome.
Hey.
I really wish I could be on the show with you guys because my favorite part of the podcast, I tune in on YouTube, and I love watching it on YouTube because I love to see everybody. You had the ladies on the last episode 11.
Yeah.
They were fantastic, and
Nice.
it's just I love watching it on YouTube. And I want to say, I know Travis has been trying to get people to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I thought that I was already subscribed, and I went and double checked, and I didn't subscribe until today. I know I'm fired, but everybody needs to check and make sure.
Just cut that
Just
residual
go check
check in
real
half
quick.
right there, dude. Just cut the
Losing
residual
points.
check in half.
So hold on, D.
Oh my gosh.
So hold on, D. You're using this as a plug. Look at you jumping on the podcast.
Yeah.
And getting with this. She's like, hey, listen.
Go subscribe.
I thought I was subscribed, but I looked and I wasn't. And now you're
you go.
trying to
I
tell all
wasn't.
the listeners that they need to. Listeners, that's my sister right there. I'm telling you, she right there. She got my back through and through.
I think you just nailed it right there, Zach. I don't think she did it for our sake, for the subscribers. She did it so you'd get off of her back. That's why she did it.
Exactly.
Exactly. Don't fall for all this because it's funny. I'm going to read our text messages we were going back and forth.
Oh, no.
Because here's the truth. Travis has said it before. Look, we got full-time jobs. Him and I, we work between our regular full-time jobs, 60 to 70, sometimes 80 hours a week. Yeah, Mr. Malcolm over there with his crickets because we don't know what he does. But
mystery man.
Yeah, he's a mystery man. And of course, when we're home, we're just working. And so I'm texting back and forth. D. She takes a picture. She posted a thing on the what business was that, D?
And that was at the Family Dollar.
At the
nice.
in Stockport.
Yes.
Okay, so she takes a picture of in it, and it's there. So I responded to her. I said, I don't see it on Facebook yet.
No, he said, that's great and all. However, you haven't posted on Facebook yet. And my response was, you do know I have a job, right?
and what was my response, D?
Oh, gosh. Probably something smart. I don't know. I don't remember.
I said, I know the feeling.
Yeah. Oh, gosh.
So,
yeah, I got a couple signs up today, and while I was doing that, I didn't just hang my signs up. I made sure I told people about it and I said, that's my brother. He's in this movie. You got to come check it out. And everybody seems pretty excited, so.
Nice.
That's because
I can't
Bigfoot
wait.
goes through Moco.
There you go.
Yeah. So I had a question about that. Like, you talked about on the podcast, one of the episodes, that you don't believe in Bigfoot.
Stop bringing that up.
We even had a comment.
bringing it up.
We had somebody comment on the YouTube channel busting his. Well, we'll bleep that out. But we got busted. You don't believe in Bigfoot?
My character does.
Yeah.
My
Yeah,
movie
that's all that
character
matters.
does. My movie character.
Right.
So listen, I'm trying to stay humble on this podcast, but you're really going to make me draw out the fact that I just really pulled off great acting skills, acting like I believe in Bigfoot.
I'll be the judge of that when I see the movie.
Yeah,
There
that's
you
what
go.
I'm talking about.
I'm expecting you to be as real as possible. But here's my thing, really. I think that you are going to love it, and it's not because I'm in the movie. I think you are absolutely going to love this movie. I know you're comedy, D. You're going to think this movie's
I
hilarious.
have pretty high expectations because you've been talking about this movie for 2 years now. Like,
Have you
listen,
watched-
everybody, he wouldn't. I mean, this is always talked about the last forever. I mean, it started out with, I'm in a scene, I got a part in the movie, I'm in the
Oh,
diner.
now you're
It's
embarrassing me. Hey,
super
hold on.
great.
Hold on.
D. It's all he's got.
Yeah, I know.
It's
I
all
know.
he's got.
Man, no, it's not.
How you gonna put my boy out there like that?
I'm gonna, hey, you know
Driver at the
what?
races.
Hold on. I'm gonna go ahead and stop you right there.
I love this.
Because I've thrown all kinds of shout outs to everybody. I want to throw a shout out to my wife and my kids at the house. Yeah. They support me. The whole reason why I'm able to do this because of what my wife's doing. My wife supports everything I'm doing. So
Yes, Danielle is
shout
the real
out to
MVP.
Danielle, she's the real
Yes.
MVP.
Yeah, before I asked Zach to even be in the movie, I got her permission first.
Stop.
Oh, no doubt.
Is there a whip button on this thing over here? What's this one do?
Oh.
That was close.
Pretty darn close.
Oh, man.
So then what you're telling me is the whole town's getting ready to see they are seeing Big Hammock stuff all over the place.
Yeah, they're seeing it, and I got more signs to post.
You know what?
And you guys sent me a lot, so I might just have to get out on the street and start handing them out.
That works for me. That works for me. If you need to knock a couple of doors, go to the big mansion.
Door to door, yeah.
Go door to door.
I'm not selling anything.
I meant to tell you too. I still haven't seen any pictures on Facebook of you posting.
That's because you're filming this podcast. If you go check now, it's on
Snap!
Uh-oh.
Did you make an announcement that you were going to be appearing on the Big Hammock podcast?
there. No, because I'm
Step
so
your
nervous.
game
What
up.
if you don't air this?
Oh, no, it's getting aired.
aired.
It is getting aired.
We don't waste any episodes.
No.
It's all we got.
I can't tell them yet. It's got to come out first.
I do have to ask, how did the big poster come out? Did it come out okay?
Oh, it looks great.
Okay,
yeah.
sweet. I
And we
wasn't
dropped
sure.
that off. My daughter actually dropped that off to Adam. They work in the same building, so yep.
Okay, sweet.
He's got
sweet.
it.
I was making sure it came out good.
Cool.
Yes. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to see you guys travel here. It's just going to be great. I wish it could be longer. I wish you could stay longer.
That's what
Yeah.
everybody's
But
saying.
you all have real jobs.
I'm loved.
Yeah.
I'm loved. What can I say, guys? I'm loved.
Well, hopefully not for much longer. If we get people to subscribe to the channel, watch the movie.
Subscribe on YouTube and go to thebighammock.com and share away.
Tell them, D. Tell them.
And then we could have a Malcolm job and just make movies. Hey, come on, my jokes have been killing it all night.
I'll give you that.
I've been telling Zach since he started this, hey, don't forget about me. Speaking of, I was busy with my son's baseball.
You
We
sold
just won
tickets.
The
You sold
first tournament game.
You good. All right.
sweet.
Heck yeah.
But I did talk about the movie while I was there.
Nice.
Okay.
Because everybody's like, what's this event you invited me
Malcolm.
to? And they didn't think it was me.
Malcolm, does the ticket sales reflect her going to the baseball tournament?
We're still at 6 sales.
6?
Oh no,
Yeah.
I haven't got my tickets online either.
You need
But
to tighten up.
I will say, a lot of people will buy their tickets at the door.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So when does it go on sale there?
The day of the movie.
Oh,
Like
okay.
the
This
movie
is-
starts at 7 o'clock,
This
so
is
you
old
wait in
school.
line, get your ticket.
You
Yeah.
know,
man.
you know how in like the Batman movie in the beginning when he's getting his parents get killed and you know, but like before they get killed, they're at the movie theater standing in line getting
Yeah.
their tickets.
Yeah,
It's just
that's
like
it.
that.
Man,
Just like that.
I can't wait. That's
And
like,
I will say too, like I have lived here my entire life, and I've gone to many movies and different shows at the movie theater that we have in town, and I have danced when I was younger. We put on dance competitions. I've been in the basement of that. I did not know that we had a ghost named Charlie.
see,
I learned that from the podcast.
there you go. There you go. No, seriously, Google it, man. It's been on the biography channel. It's been on the travel
No
channel.
idea.
The little Osborne kid did a show there. What's his name? Jack.
Jack
Yeah,
Osborne.
Jack Osborne.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
Okay, yeah, that's
Great,
news to me.
Travis. Great.
You told me some history about our Twin City Opera House.
See, all the way from Ocala.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Don't believe everything you hear.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do my own podcast there. I'm gonna fire
Yeah,
you guys.
there
I'm
you
gonna
go.
go solo.
Hey.
I'm gonna go solo.
Hey, don't
We're
worry.
gonna do the Charlie hour.
What we'll do is we'll set you up in the basement by
No.
yourself.
No,
You can have a podcast with Charlie.
All right. You know what? If I can get that medicine man to bless that Zephyr Hills water I'm bringing with me, I will go interview Charlie just for history.
Oh man.
Oh my gosh.
All right, D. Well,
Yeah.
thanks for calling in or letting us
Yeah,
talk.
thanks for having me. Oh, I was so nervous to talk to real life celebrities.
Oh, shucks.
Man, you got jokes.
One day, we won't be Hollywood, but we'll just be us.
You make that comment. We actually had somebody comment on one of the podcast shorts and said,
Oh no.
perfect example of why not everybody needs a podcast. Just sitting around,
Oh my gosh.
sitting around pretending to be famous. Great.
Oh,
So you-
wow.
yeah, so you
Haters
don't-
already.
Haters already.
I love haters just as much as I love the fans because they actually take the time to watch everything and then they comment. But
And they comment and that boosts it. Yeah.
yeah. So I just tried to upsell them and like, please click on the big
Yeah, Travis goes and replies, make sure you get a copy of the movie.
And then I looked at his channel, right? He's got 1 subscriber. So I told Malcolm,
Oh,
I was
my
like,
goodness.
I feel bad for this guy. I'm just going to subscribe to him. He's had a channel for 10 years with 1 subscriber.
Oh, no.
Hey, I'm helping the guy out. He's going to be famous too.
Oh, don't forget about me when y'all are famous. That's what I've been telling Zach ever since he said he was helping with this movie.
No,
Speaking of too, Malcolm, we all know Party in a Winnebago here. Zach is your number 1 fan. I am telling you right now. He believes in everything you do.
Hey, to prove it, the only way that you can prove it is if you sing the chorus.
Oh, no way.
See there?
Come on.
See there? You done messed up. See, if Maddie was home, she would do it right now on the
She
spot.
would do it, yeah.
She
There
would
was one summer when that was all we did was everything we did. We
Come
sang
on,
Party in a
do you want-
Winnebago.
it was, come on, party, party, party in a Winnebago. Stop. Now do you remember, D?
I remember the song, yeah, for sure. I'm not singing it.
Man. Yes, you have to.
that's where
I'll give you $1.
That's where our 12,000 views came from, Morgan County.
They party in Winnebagos up there.
Oh man, that's so funny.
All right.
I appreciate you.
Oh,
coming
this
on the
episode's
show.
going viral,
Yeah.
guys. I guarantee it.
Yeah, it'll go viral for sure.
All right. Well, thanks for talking with us.
Yeah,
D.
everybody, don't forget, subscribe to thebighammock.com, all one word. Even if you think you're subscribed, go check again.
D-Mommy in the house.
Should we just close it out right here? Hit it. We're closing out right here. We're done here.
All right.
All right, bye,
See you
D.
soon.
See ya.
Bye.
We got to get some
See
new
y'all
music,
later.
guys.
June 16th, right here.
Let's go.
Twin City Opera House. We're rolling 7 o'clock. Let's go.